State and federal education spending for K through 12 schools is way up, but test scores in 4th grade reading and 8th grade math, well, they're dropping.
A nonpartisan research group today presented the test score data, which they say has been trending down for a decade. In this Crisis in the Classroom report, KOMO's Jackie Kent breaks down the numbers and next steps for school districts.
You might recognize that we've had some of this data for a couple months, but now we're getting the bigger picture and also a call to action to help turn things around in Washington schools. This is data from the Edunomics Lab, a Georgetown University research center. It shows K-12 spending is up 110% since 2013 to $20,300 per student. That's far past inflation and more than what most other states are spending despite dropping test scores in specific areas.
Obviously, no individual kid's test score is a sum of that child. But as a larger system, when you see the scores trending down, that is telling you something, and I would not ignore it.
The orange line represents 4th grade reading proficiency scores, which dropped through the decade. Officials say the most startling data from this graph is the 8th grade math scores, shown in blue. They are continuing to plummet even as spending has increased. Edunomics Lab Director Marguerite Rosa explains why that metric is critical in Washington.
I think it is to the detriment of the state's future economy, the opportunities for the students in Washington state going forward to ignore that trend and not get in there and fix it and solve what's going on, especially when other states are being more successful.
As for how the K-12 system can better leverage limited dollars to drive more progress for students, Rosa suggests school boards discuss student outcomes when having budget conversations. Also, when districts this spring look at making budgetary cuts, staff may be on the chopping block as labor makes up 80 to 90% of the budget.
If ever there was a moment, this seems to be it for a potential pivot.
Reporting in Seattle, Jackie Kent, KOMO News.
State Superintendent Chris Rakedahl has said his initial plan to help improve test scores is to get state lawmakers to fully fund basic education, boost investments in the state's learning assistance program, and dedicate more instructional time to math in elementary school.